is empty. So what you do, now you close it and you put their lock back on, which they have the combination. In the meantime, you had your own lock. So that's how, I love the way they do it. You don't have to rush down here to pay. So 2 days later, that was an easy one there. We made $300 in 2 days. We're just out here working, and glad to help you if you need any help.
We're going to put it in the trunk, I think, the big one. I told her, I said, I think I'm going to bring 2 cars. I don't know what I was thinking because I'm having some body work done on mine today. But I think we can get the 2 in the back, and I think we'll get that one in the front. So I hope.
Okay, well, I'll be glad to help you.
You don't, but
I know. Welcome. Thank you all for coming and picking that up. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Someone's going to get it?
I'm hoping before I have to put it up tonight. Oh man, I'm going to shut this just in case Doug gets out. I don't want to get out front.
I feel kind of weird holding the camera to people that don't know they're like, why is this guy filming us?
Yeah, they're just not used to people vlogging, you know?
Yeah.
So what do we want to accomplish first? Oh, I don't know if you...
oh,
these fireworks.
yeah.
Those, did you see what I found in there?
No, I haven't seen them.
One of those 25-shot mortars. That's a $38 firework right there.
If it works.
Well, if it works.
But it does look pretty high-tech. Man. I guess you could sell one of them come...
Well, it's kind of illegal to sell them, though. That's the problem.
You could put it on Indiana Facebook. Go meet someone over there.
Blow them up in a skit, man.
I think you should.
I think that'll be more bang for the buck.
Save this one for 4th of July. Use these 2 on a skit. That's what I would do.
I think so.
This right here, you want me to sell it for you?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll even split it with you, man.
All right, cool.
Here.
Check it out. We're eBaying some stuff for Sarcastic Stacker. The goal... No, listen. I've got a trunk. It looks just like this one, man.
Yeah, that's the one. That's that military.
I'm getting ready to unbox it. It's
yeah,
back in the back.
It's like that.
It looks just like it.
See that, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
Man, that one paid off big for me, man.
There's no telling what's in it. I mean, I could be sitting on a gold mine, and I'm over here trying to...
You almost have to peek because you must are in.
I couldn't.
Well, that's true.
Couldn't get to it because they close at 5.
Well, what if you go to have your video, you open it up, and there's a condom and a rag.
It could be that, or it could... I mean, what if it's like just a box full of gold, and I'm over here trying to scrape up a couple bucks?
Yeah. Now we've got... Here's the ducks right here on this dresser. I need to pull this out. I've got to do some work on this. This dresser has to have a lot of work done. It's almost a lost cause, but I want to give it a shot. That's the bottom drawer, we couldn't even get it, so I'm going to have to plane the drawer. This stuff had expanded in the unit some.
You got a planer?
I think so. I'm somewhere around here. I've got one, but I've got 3 of the ducks in the porch over there because we were looking them up.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's another dozen back there. This is that seat that...
Yep.
I haven't done anything with that yet, but all these here and all these here are all those
all the paperwork. Yep.
And pamphlets and old vintage things, and these are the 2 tables that are in there.
The reason why I'm here today is because I'm going to the flea market tomorrow. Now it's 90% chance of thunderstorm, so we don't know if it's going to work out or not, but better prepared than not prepared. So I'm over here picking up a few things that could go to the flea market, possibly picking up some stuff for him that he might want sold on the side. But as of right now, because my phone is dead, there's absolutely nothing I can do about the papers and the ducks, but they are very valuable. And we're going to do a whole video. I'm going to do a whole video, maybe not a whole video, but a big portion of a video talking about ephemera, old paperwork for you guys. I'm going to be learning too. I don't know a ton of stuff. Now, I do know a guy who buys it, but he buys it so cheap that it's almost not worth us selling because I've been doing my research lately. We were looking, some old paperwork guys, like you sell it by the box, you can get $100 to $200 just for a box if the paperwork's good. And you would be surprised. People out there, they pay for a bundle of love letters. love letters, and they don't even have to be that old. I mean, if you get them from 80s, 90s, I mean, of course, if you get them from the 40s, 30s, 50s, 60s, they bring a lot of money. So let's just imagine a stack of love letters like this from the 60s. Wow. We're talking 150, 200 bucks.
That'd be sweet.
And usually I throw that stuff away. I mean,
maybe not anymore.
Not anymore, I won't. So we're going to give it a shot. You guys are going to learn with me. We're going to look into it. We're going to sell some paperwork on eBay together, and it might change how you look at paperwork.
Maybe. Yes, that's good. I know Jeremy on What the Hales, he talked about never underestimate the paperwork in units, and here's a prime example of that.
Yep.
So we're going to do that, and it's going to be hopefully very lucrative for us. So.
So what they really want to know is what are you gonna blow up with those fireworks?
You know what? I haven't decided yet, but we did make a decision. Rather than try and sell them, since technically, well, not technically, it is illegal in here in the state of Kentucky to have that particular type of firework.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, rather than sell them, I've decided to just invest them into the channel, and at some point we're going to blow them up in part of one of our shows. Maybe it'll be one that Icy and myself can both collab on, and we'll both get it on our channels.
So congratulations, because I think by the time this video makes it up, you'll probably be at 1,000 subscribers.
I gotta say this, guys, and I mean this with all my heart. I wanted that so bad, and I thought it was going to take me years. And I'm sitting at 7 months, and I'm getting close to 1,000. I can smell it.
I think within 48 hours you'll be at 1,000. With videos you've been doing and the videos I just put out, you're definitely going to be at 1,000. So share this video, guys. Share Sarcastic Stacker. He loves YouTube. He puts in a ton of work. He's very, very eager to make it with the YouTube, and I really want that for him. I hope you guys do too. So share the videos, like the videos, comment. All that stuff really helps him push forward with the YouTube thing. So.
And I push him too. Icy needs a little pushing on the YouTube end. He does a great job in the buying and the selling, but he's got storage units over here. He's got storage units over there. He's got a garage piled up to here. He has other things to do, but I'm pushing him more in the YouTube direction because he's got some great videos, and I highly suggest you get over to his channel if you haven't already and subscribe to that, because he puts out some amazing content. Recently, he found a $20,000 Tag Heuer,
yeah, watch.
That is just an amazing find.
If it was in perfect condition, it would be 20,000. I think as it sits right this second, it's in between 10 and 12. But I'm looking into getting work done on it, but it's so rare, I can't find the part that I need. And so I'm kind of stuck with it at the moment, trying to figure out what the best thing to do is. You don't know what you're going to blow up yet, but we want to blow something up. I'm over here like,
I'll blow them up. One of them is a 25-shot mortar round. I mean, boom! And there's 25, and so I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do it.
I'm going to be totally honest. I'm sitting here thinking about how I can talk him into blowing something up right now.
Right now? Well, it wouldn't be any good right now. It needs to be dark.
It needs to be dark.
I want to see the light up in this guy, you know.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
We're going to do it.
I'm just teasing.
We've already committed to it here, and you will see this video when you're seeing it. You're seeing it right now, as a matter of fact.
Cool.
So that's even better. And
I can't wait to see the rest of this unit. The drum set was nice. I came over, looked at it, let him know I think he's got a couple $100 for the drum set. I used to play the drums a long time ago, and it's extremely hard to find a drum set that's under $300, even if it's used.
I'm ecstatic. I paid $110 for the unit online with a gun sitting in front of it. Normally those units go for a lot more money, so I was kind of excited. No, I think it just kind of flew under the radar. Maybe it was in between a buying spree of everybody, but I kind of stole it.
Cool.
But
I think so too, man, because I've been watching the market, and by that I mean just how things are selling as far as the storage units are going. And I think you can agree with me that there's a big difference between right now and 2 months ago in the tax season, because it was crazy.
Yeah. Yes, and I hate people to lose their stuff. But that's part of this. And we noticed when the tax season was there and we were at the auction, we did a public storage caravan at like half the time. There'd like be one unit here, one unit there, no units here, no units there. You know, that just shows that everybody had the money because of the tax returns at the time. And yes, it does make a huge difference.
And then you had a lot of buyers out there who normally wouldn't come with, you know, tax return money, and they were buying units, and now they're nowhere to be seen. So that's just how it works. But we got an auction coming up this week, don't we? Next Thursday.
Public storage caravan.
Yep. And
I have been going to those ever since 2011, and I've only missed one time, and I don't even remember why. But I love the caravan.
That's crazy to me. That's a long time to be doing storage auctions.
I paid my dues, man. I didn't know what I was doing when I got into it, and I feel like I know a little bit of what I'm doing now, and I'm starting to make money. And this YouTube thing has really resonated with me. I'm having so much fun putting out this content that I'm motivated to buy storage units more. So in effect, I'm making money off YouTube without making any money off YouTube.
Right.
So
just the motivating part of making videos.
Factor, just to have that exposure, because I like to show people. I want everybody to do well.
Yeah.
I'm not like these no friends at auctions people that they just don't want to be nice to anybody.
Yeah, guys, and we have an issue. We really can't videotape at our auctions, even though you guys see other YouTubers doing it.
Yeah.
You know, we won't go into details, but it's really frowned upon from other buyers that are there, and they call us out for it. So that's why you don't see too much of us actually bidding on the units. But that's okay, you know.
Yeah.
So Thursday we're going to I talked to one of the facilities. She showed me a stack this big of units that are going to be sold. They have all the paperwork. It must have been 40 or 50 at least units at one facility. And how many facilities did we go to in 2 days?
In 2 days, maybe 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
I'm guessing. Yep. I might be off.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
It might be a little bit more than that.
Yeah, they used to do it all in one day. Now they do it in 2 days every month, and I kind of like that. So you got 2 days you can go. I mean, you may have all the stuff you need in one day. I still go whether I need stuff or not, because you never know when you're going to see that unit. And people, when you go to public storage caravan, you don't have to worry about having money there. They'll take your debit card
or credit card.
I went to an auction with Jay recently where I put $1,000 in my wallet, and it was the worst mistake I ever made, because 2 units came up that would have made us buku money, and they didn't take debit card.
But you didn't have enough cash.
So I opened up a bid, $1,000. Let's try it. Let's just shoot it all and see if we can get this unit.
Yeah, all in.
We were out, just like that.
All in and out on the first bid.
In and out.
So that just goes to show you got to really, guys, you got to bring cash to these units, because you just never know. What happens, what if you go to an auction and there's 2 people there, there's you and one other person, and let's say you only brought that $1,000, the guy next to you brought $1,100 cash. They open up a door and it's just a treasure chest full of gold. Guess who's getting the unit?
The guy with $1,100.
The guy with $1,100.
And you're sitting there with $1,000 and you have nothing.
And we've been to enough auctions. I'm going to tell you guys real quick the 3 things that make successful storage auction buyers to me. 1, an insane work ethic. That's the main thing you need. Because you take quite a few breaks, but dude, you do a lot of work. You know what I mean? Even if they are small units, man, it's a
lot of tedious things that continually come up, and you just have to stay in motion. But I always make sure I take time to relax.
Right.
And I've said that a lot. You have to give yourself a break.
Yep.
While this is going on, you can't let it build up. You got to relax. And that's why I make these videos saying that. I'm not saying you're just going to relax and money's coming towards you. It's not going to happen, guys. But you've got to take time for yourself. The first person you pay is yourself.
That's true, but you do need a strong work ethic too, though, right?
You do, but here's another thing that might deviate from what you just said, but it's exactly the same thing. If you enjoy this, I don't consider it work.
That's true.
Another way, it's a different angle of looking at things.
That's true. I agree with that. And that actually would help the work ethic. We'll put it that way.
Yes.
If you enjoy it, it will make your work ethic a lot better. Second thing, one thing all these YouTubers have in common, because some of you all, I've been reading comments on his page and my page where some people are disappointed in the stuff that they are finding. And I just want to encourage you guys to keep pushing forward, because one thing we all have in common, Sarcastic Stacker included, we buy a lot of units, a ton of units. Every YouTube channel you see, we get duds too, and in the beginning it was really bad for everybody, and then you learn, you pick up an instinct on what to buy, what not to buy. But the most important thing is we buy a lot of units, and that's why you guys see some good stuff. So you got to keep that in mind, that it's a numbers game. You just got to keep buying and getting better at buying, picking out stuff, because we get unlucky too. You guys see that all the time. You see him throwing his fits. But we enjoy it though. I really enjoy that, because I can relate to that anger. And then the third thing I wanted to say, what makes a good storage auction buyer, is knowing how to sell. And I don't think people give that enough credit. You know what I mean? Because you see everybody talking about buying, how to profile, all that, but really, if you know how to sell, you can buy whatever unit you want. You know, as long as you're not spending a ton of money, you're always going to make money if you can sell this stuff. So I think that's extremely important. Just learning how to be really well-rounded as far as sales go, and figuring out how to sell here, sell there, and figuring out what works best, and getting a really good method down. Those three things alone will make you a lot of money, I think. So
good advice. Very good.
All right, let's find some more stuff for the flea market.
Yeah. When we do this, we need to vlog more. You know,
Yeah.
I think the guys around the auction's got us gun shy about the camera work for us.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to get into this because
Yeah.
we'll probably watch it, and I've forgiven him. It doesn't matter.
That, and we're getting I know I've seen them on your comments and my comments. I'm getting a lot of questions from you guys about the back end of this business, about really getting into details about how to sell this stuff. You know, I just had a question about lighting for taking photos. I kind of answered that in the last video of mine, but a lot of questions from the back end stuff, and a lot of people trying to get into it. So we want to help you all. We don't want to just show you stuff that we find like a bragging right kind of deal, because that's not why I do this. That's not why he does it. But it's just for entertainment and to help you all see that if he can do it and I can do it, you guys can do it too. There's nothing special about us at all.
Got this. So that's from that was an epic unit. I still love that.
You haven't even gotten a taste of the money yet.
I know.
You haven't even had a taste yet.
Up on it. That's the thing.
You've had like a little dip your pinky in it. Once these eBay, because I've only listed probably 10% of what I need to list on eBay, and I will be knocking that out. That's another thing that I like is about splitting that unit, is that it's kind of some accountability to push me to really get this stuff done pretty fast, even though he's not worried about it. But it does give me incentive to just get to work and start selling this stuff, and it feels good to do that too. So I think he hasn't even had a taste of the money that we're about to make. You guys saw.
I was really happy after last weekend when you sold $1,015 for the flea market. I'm like, he come out with this wad of cash. I said, "Is this mine?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's your company." God.
Cool.
I'm like, see, so that you can make money doing it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always just start out that way, guys. I mean,
did you show them the gun cabinet once you figure that out? Have you done that?
I think we could show them that right now.
Okay, cool. So what happened with the gun cabinet?
All right. Here we go.
What's the story?
Here's the story, guys. When we first put this thing up, we only put the top section up. And then talking about it on my YouTube channel, and somebody said, or was this on Facebook? One of the two. It doesn't really matter. My point is, he said, where's the thing that goes on top? So I think it actually turned out to be a homemade gun rack that was made in the style of something that was manufactured. That's our take. Anyway, this bird in here was probably added on.
Yeah.
This is probably made, but it's made really well. It's knotty pine. And it was made in, we think 1957, because there's a date on the back.
Yeah, let's show them this date.
Yeah. And it is in extremely good shape. There's 2 keys at the top, 2 keys at the bottom.
December 5th, 1957. Now, that could be manufacture date, that could be you know, sale date. That could be, we don't know.
You don't know.
But I'll show you what threw us off was, and this is a really cool key.
Yeah, it's hard.
What threw us off when we first saw it was this right here.
Browning.
It's a Browning Mallard, and they've got this right here, Lightning Purpose Browning by Browning. But that's a rifle. That's a type of lever action rifle, if I'm not mistaken. And so I saw how this was dangling off, and I was like, you know what? I think someone might have installed this in there, because we thought it was a Browning gun cabinet. But after we're looking at it, I got in today, and I'm looking down here, and I'm just seeing a few little weird flaws in it, which y'all can't see because of light. But I think someone made that by hand, but they did a very good job, and that might make it worth more money. If you guys know anything about that, please let us know.
Chime in on this, because we really don't know exactly the asking price what we're going to put on this. We were at like 500 when we first saw it.
Yeah.
But you know, that's where our thought process began. So we really don't know. If anybody knows anything, all comments are welcome. I don't care if you got something bad to say, just say it.
Tell us it's a piece of junk if it's a piece of junk.
It's a piece of junk. It'll stand up on its own merits.
I think it's really nice. I think it's worth at least a few $100s.
At least. Yes.
Cool.
And if we can't sell it, I'm gonna give Icy half the money for it, and I'll keep it. But I think we're gonna end up selling it. So.
I think so too.
Yeah. So it's gonna have a home.
Cool.
Right now, its home's on the porch. So.
All right, I'm gonna end the video.